Deputies, for today's patrol, we're using a new pack by Will RS called the Richland County pack. It includes 3 different vehicles. We've got the Crown Vic, we've got a Ford Police Interceptor sedan, and a 13 Tahoe that are based off real-life Richland County in South Carolina. The cars look pretty accurate to me. Being from South Carolina, I've seen these cars a few times, and they look pretty accurate. Let's test the lighting setup real quick. Yep, all blue lights. I'm not sure if that's the exact LED bar they use, but it looks pretty similar. I know it's all clear. It's a really cool car. So I will update the Google mod document to include that. Also, we have a new Rage plug-in hook mod called Hold My Gun. So typically, I would just spawn with a carbine rifle like this in my inventory. But with this mod, we should be able to go ahead and manually clip in our rifle and clip out our rifle when we need to. So hitting Control 0 stores a rifle. So let's see if it's out of the inventory. You can see it's out of the inventory now. So normally I would just role play me getting into the car to get it, but if I hit Control 0 now, we'll go ahead and equip that rifle. So we will have it ready to use, because officers typically, they're just not carrying their rifles around every traffic stop or call out. So I think that adds a little bit of realism. Take a look at the interior of this model as well. So I know the author Dev Sebo of the Hold My Gun script, he wants to also create it for the shotgun, and also he wants to add in a sound effect of storing and getting out the weapon. So I'm excited to see that. Here's the interior, pretty standard for a Crown Vic. Other new mod I've got in the game today is County Callout pack, and it's a work in progress. It's by a Pickled Rick, and I believe it's his first callout pack he's ever published, and it includes maybe 5 or 6 new callouts we're going to take a look at today. There are also plans for future updates to this callout pack. Like I said, it's still a work in progress, so I'm excited to see where that heads in the future, and I want to take a look at these callouts today. So let's go ahead and get on duty. Dispatch Lincoln 18, show me 1041, 10-8. Dispatch Lincoln 18, copy that. We're getting a 911 call about suspicious person by a satellite. We're going to go ahead and head over to that scene and check out what's going on. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but for some reason I have a crosshair in the middle of my screen now. I don't know what that is from. Actually pretty bizarre. I don't know if that's from the rifle plugin or what, but I've never seen that before. If you guys know what it's from, let me know down in a comment. Alright, we're going to go ahead and turn off our radar, I think, for now. And we'll head over to the scene. Let me just get past this car real quick. So a suspicious person by one of these satellites. Alright, looks like we got a couple trucks over here. Let's see what's going on. Dispatch Lincoln 18, we're going to be 1023 on scene here. Hey man, what's going on? So we can see from their truck livery they work for Water and Power. Alright guys, what's going on out here? Any particular reason we're by this satellite today? Yes, deputy, we got an order over here. We got one of these satellites is running into some power issues, and we were called out here on a work order. Okay. You can clearly see it says no trespassing, so we had a concerned citizen call it in. Can I see some IDs here? All right, we got one Connor Jackson. Just want to make sure we're not dealing with anyone with warrants or anything like that. We'll get a 1029 on him. Okay, expired license. He wasn't actually the one driving. That's good. Let's get the other ID. Carlos Manicos. Okay, that's the guy we checked first. So let's check our other individual here. Do notice a little bit of an odor of narcotics, but everything is valid. Let's just run the plate on the vehicle, make sure that it's not stolen or anything like that. It is interesting because both these vehicles have the same license plate, which shouldn't be possible, but we're going to ignore it because it's most likely due to some type of game glitch. For some reason, we're not able to run this. Let's see, 46 Edward King 572. All right, gentlemen, hold tight. All right, see if we can manually look it up. 46 Edward King 572. Okay, so it just is coming back to a sheriff car. We're gonna attribute that to a glitch. All right, everything looks legit here, so I'm gonna let them be on their way. Just to get them off here, we'll go ahead issue just not citations, but just warnings. That just shows the system we made contact. They're not in trouble or anything. They look like they're here on legit business, so I'm not too concerned about that.
Go on!
All right, gentlemen, you have a good one. Thanks for your cooperation. Dispatch Lincoln 18, we're going to be code 4 off that call. Go ahead, show me 10-8. Dispatch Lincoln 18, copy that. We got a 911 call that's reporting a possible vehicle fire in the area. We're going to go ahead and respond code 3 to that scene. Try to get there as quickly as we can. We do have access to a fire extinguisher if we need it. Dispatch, go ahead, show us 1076. We'll be en route. About half a mile away to Grapeseed. Did we miss the call? I must have drove right past it. Thought for some reason I thought we were headed to Main Street. All right, let's check here. Dispatch Lincoln 18. We're gonna be 1023 on scene here. We do have a vehicle off the roadway. Does not appear to be on fire though. Okay, I see why they called it in. It is smoking. What I'm gonna do here, let's go in the back of our vehicle, and I'm gonna pull out a fire extinguisher to try to spray a little bit of that on the car to get it to stop smoking. We'll open up the engine as well. All right, I got the fire extinguisher out. Let's see if the vehicle is open, and if it is, we'll go ahead, pop the hood, and use the fire extinguisher. We don't have a driver here, and I assume that's because they either just left the car here or they went to go get some help. So if we go to vehicle options and we go to the door menu, we'll go ahead and pop that hood. It is definitely emitting a good bit of smoke here. Spray a little of this there. See if that can help it. I just don't want it to catch fire here. May or may not do anything of use. Oh, still smoking. Alright, I'm gonna run a plate check on the vehicle as well. See, make sure it's not stolen or anything. Of course, it's our classic 46 Edward King 572. We're gonna need a 1028 on it, and we'll also just do a search of the vehicle.
46 Edward.
Make sure they weren't trying to get rid of the vehicle because of drugs or something illegal in here, perhaps. We do happen to find a gun, and we do have a registered owner to the car. Not reported stolen though, but that gun does have some scratched off serial numbers, which is going to be of concern to us. Okay. And let's check the trunk here. See if we got anything back here. If after this, we'll just go ahead and get this thing impounded. There's really nothing much else we can do. Dispatch Lincoln 18, we're going to need a impound to our location off Seaview Road. It's going to be a green F620. And we got the tow truck already coming in. Alright, vehicle is going to be impounded. So thankfully someone called that in because it did appear that it was smoking, and if it did catch fire here, it could quickly spread. So a concerned citizen called that in and informed us. We'll go ahead, code 4 off this call. Dispatch Lincoln 18, you can show me 10, back 10-8. Dispatch Lincoln 18, copy that. We're getting reports of reckless dirt bikes near the penitentiary. We're going to go ahead and respond code 3 to that scene. See if we can get there in time to stop some of these dirt bikes. For one, it's just a bad area to be doing that in, right next to the penitentiary. That's a very high security facility. And two, we don't want people riding dangerously on dirt bikes. We do run into that issue in this area. So we are going to be about 0.8 miles away from the scene. Alright, go ahead, let me through. Thank you. Looks like they're somewhere off to the side of the building. Oh, yep. I see a couple of dirt bikes over here. Let's go ahead and make contact with them. And they are fleeing immediately. We're going to be in pursuit of 2 dirt bikes in the area. Can I go ahead and get some backup units? Oh, one of them just 1050'd into a police car. I had to swerve off the road there. Trying to catch up to this other guy. They obviously have the edge here being on the dirt bike. We'll call in 2 additional units for assistance on this. Man, we are getting loose here on this dirt. Oh, he just ran into a deputy's vehicle. He is last headed, what is this? Sonora Road or Freeway? We're gonna access at 90 miles per hour. Oh, he just 1050'd. I repeat, suspect just 1050'd. And it looks like he is down. I repeat, suspect is down. We're gonna go ahead and need to run paramedics out here to our scene.
Attention all units. Medical aid
Let's go ahead and put up some barriers here so we don't have to worry about vehicles running his body over. Calm down. Yep, we got, he hit that going at least 80 miles per hour, and he didn't even move once he got hit, so we're talking about some serious injuries here. Hey buddy, can you hear me? My name's Deputy Carson. I mean, at least he was wearing a helmet, but other than that, not a lot of protective gear on him. Got the ambulance trying to barge its way through here. Yeah, not looking good for him. Go ahead and move out of the way for the professionals to do their work. Let's see if he makes it or not. We will have to get this dirt bike impounded. Both of them fled, and both of them ended up crashing, actually. We're doing CPR in the helmet there. That's one way to do it. Must be a new method they're teaching.
I know what you mean.
And surprisingly, he's going to be able to at least be transported from the hospital, which is shocking. Wow, he really is quite lucky. Let's go ahead and get this impounded. All right, that vehicle's been picked up. We will go ahead and take care of these barriers here. Get them removed to get traffic back open.
All units, code 4.
All right, perfect. All right, we'll go ahead and be cleared off this scene. Let's go ahead and end the call if we can. So it looks like we're already back code 4. That is going to conclude the patrol for today. There are about 2 more callouts we still will take a look at later this week.
1, Lincoln, 18.
So far, so good. The only callout I really had an issue was the satellite callout. It seemed to crash LSPDFR, but the other callouts and county callouts seem to work pretty well. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any feedback, feel free to leave a comment down below. Also, if you have any suggestions, or if you just like the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more patrols. Thanks for watching. See you guys on the next patrol.